Let the son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I'm also the man in the shadows with the light of truth. I'm explaining our fictional streets, unseen business. You know where my fixing ends when you pick up that phone. You can't reach me. 424-229-4140. Do that right now. Make a video of whoever's in the room with you. Their lifeline not working when you try to call me. With a Flight 93 check. John Melton Breeds, the full name, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Where I currently live. I'm going to use my places I've lived in the past to illustrate the wall house. Oh, you can find the wall house reference. Great Wall of China is what has just me and all the 19,000 plus images you can find that are prepared to print out, as all of these things were prepared to print out, and I did print them out as photos, 4x6 photos. If you're looking for a different size, 8x10s or something like that, you gotta ask around. Somebody's bound to have them, but I'm one man working alone, even though I am a very handsome man working alone. I only have so much time. Get me my disciples and you'll have everything. It's 8x10s and 5x7s. But for now, yeah, look around. Somebody's bound to have it on DVD. If you like a photo you want is a nice big 8x10 or 5x7, and yeah, you can find the graphic art images probably on a DVD or two here and there to use as your desktop and to print out as a nice big poster, girls. Got a few shirtless, handsome, bald guy photos. Images. The wall house, as Tommy, perhaps the no-arm Chinese fella, in one of my attempts at getting serious I've never had a comment about. Lost his arms in the wood chipper, fed the right arm into a wood chipper because he was being blindly obedient. Someone told him to, his boss told him to at work. And the left arm saw what was going on with the right arm and very wisely jumped off. It's about the streets and the son of a carpenter and Mary telling the streets that, yes, don't let something bad happen to you. Jump off. Yeah, the streets can just be your family, your neighborhood, where you work, where you go to school. But yeah, in one episode, one parable of my Tommy Parable series, I get to tell parables. Tommy hair trigger. Tommy had broken into like a cheerleader locker room and was checking out a phone to see if it had any illegal. The Great Wall of Evil around me that has just me and all of my imagery. Oh, I don't know. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm very careful. Has just me and all of this imagery, Melton's imagery. The Great Wall of Evil. Also has wall houses. To provide things for the streets. The streets are fiction. Have gene pools full of folks. Lots of folks who look just alike. Some genetically accurate as far as looking alike. Some just happen to look alike. 205. And if you're going to take turns moving someone in and out of a pair of shoes, you need to have a whole lot of stuff that will fit all of those folks. Excuse me. Let me see if I can get the blue-eyed DNA. Going with the vocal cords, you need to have, for example, if you got one that's a half foot taller, someone looks alike going to be in the shoes. You need the pants to fit right, not to look like they're high water pants as they were called back in school. So that's where things like the wall house, and Tommy became so enraged by. I'll show you these. I made a quick parable earlier to, in case, here you go again. He became so enraged by the college crowd carrying around Milton's imagery on their phones. Oh, turn your phone into an opportunity phone card. Phone. Copy my imagery to it. And the best way to do that is to get a hold of a couple of DVDs, yes, at those nice college parties. And the good thing about finding DVDs is you don't have to copy at the party. All of my imagery, the ones you like, the ones you want to get printed out. Oh, these are paper labels. If you want the 5x5s would be what you would need to fit, and you'd have to crop it down. You gotta look around. Somebody's probably got them somewhere. But yeah, the best way to do this is get the DVDs with 19,000 plus images. They fit the 1300 size, lower def, and then copy what you like or copy the whole thing. You can get a nice, oh, that's 6 gigabytes. You can find plenty of phone cards out there that have more than 6 gigabytes on it. And that's only going to get better. Then when somebody wants to know what Milton's imagery is, you take out your phone and you show them. And that's what one of the young ladies and one of the cheerleaders, off in the shower or off at cheerleader practice, what she had on her phone, and it enraged Tommy, and he threw the phone down and broke it, and then of course he had to replace the phone. So the cheerleader's phone turned up missing, and they snuck into the locker room once they got the new phone from the wall house. Took the old card out and got one that looked just like it. Took the old broken phone and said that this is what it looked like before, we want it to look like that. And the wall house does that, the Great Wall of Evil house. Look for one in your neighborhoods, your cities, and make videos of them. You don't have to worry about it, guys. Whatever you make a video of, it's not going to make it to even news unless it's supposed to be there. If it's supposed to be there, yeah, we damn sure better be making those videos. Those guys at the top of the streets are fictional, unseen business, are mean as hell. Make those videos. But back to my point, why you see me in a new thing right now. I was reluctant to wear this, but I found a unique way of fixing a problem from the wall house. See, the devil herself gave the son of a carpenter Mary this, because I did some research on my way out here to California a decade ago. And found out it, even in July. Spent the 4th of July at the Salvation Army in Monroe, Louisiana. And then by the end of the month of 22nd, if I remember correctly, bought that bus ticket, or had it bought for me. Once again, a gift from the devil. Was out here by the middle of summer, but even though in the summer it had said on the internet it gets cold in California. And so I needed to get at the Goodwill. And so there maybe Lake Charles, Louisiana got this thing, and yeah, it was very warm. For my first little less than a year at the Weingart Center out here in California, and then 3 damn long years at the Devil's People Walking Among Us. Oh, they got lots of micro machinery that can throw stuff around. I dream of Genie and Bewitched kind of stuff. I have to make sure I don't roll over my safety pin. But They don't like the wall house videos with little toys. But yeah, 3 years there, no heat at all. And this thing kept me quite warm. During the early mornings, working at the Saudi Arabian city by the sea, and Hussein's little Arabia was Saudi Arabian place, only one I could find to live at, because yeah, you can't reach me by phone, and at the time, better people to supply me with some place to live couldn't reach me by phone. So yeah, it was cold there, and this was nice and warm and comfortable. It fit very well. And well, my weight can fluctuate. I did lose 80 pounds when I ended up in the hospital with the stigmata wounds of 2014. I don't know what they were doing on spring break, but they must have come up with a new sin or something, because it hit the son of a carpenter very, very roughly. But after those 3 long years, moved into 6 blocks east of the tallest thing in LA, which was not the best place. And it didn't have heat from my room, but the place is, I guess, well insulated, and folks from other apartments had good heat, and I didn't need it, you know, at night there. And yeah, I just threw my little jacket on for my trips into Santa Monica and back. But yeah, one of the things I recovered from the 6 blocks east before the Mormon folks there running it, LDS, Latter-day Saints, proud of that title, before they you know, stole most of what was left in there. One of the things I got back in, it fit well even at the convalescent hospital from hell. But I've noticed since I got here, and the place is great, but it doesn't have heat. I've got a little bit of the oven going here, and I got the heater in the bedroom, a space heater, and I'm going to go in the bedroom and work on my imagery and organizing and stuff. But yeah, I tried this thing on because it is warm and I can wear it here, and no, it didn't fit. Yeah, Tommy didn't want to. Well, yeah, not the same guy from a decade ago wearing this every day at the damn Santa Monica Farmers Market. Yeah, not him. The damn devil symbol on the front with the damn snakes, Chinese New Year kind of stuff. So I just cut it up the front. Show off my imagery and nice with a nice white shirt. My illustration of the wall house, I bet you've got plenty more, and yeah, make those videos. You don't have to worry about making it to the evening news, guys. Unless it's supposed to be there. Then you damn sure be making those videos. Come see the handsome, cool guy with the cool imagery and the cool stories about the wall house. And add your own stories about the wall house, and let's get started. My vitamins. Let's get started building a better world. One image, one parable at a time. You gotta see me in person to do that. 424-229-4140. So that's not the streets, that's you being able to document with a video. You not reaching me and not knowing when else your family's lifeline won't be allowed to work. Certified mail, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Certified mail, and yes. Come see me in Eagle Rock. Best place I've ever lived in. Calmly and patiently waiting in the immaculate apartment for you to tear down the great wall of evil so we can get started on those 1,000 points of life. To inspire the future and the present to greatness. Well, let's get started. But today.